want to welcome you to English 1A and just give you a quick introduction to me and then a quick overview of our Canvas course site. My name is Kim Dozier and I'll be your professor this semester, and we will meet for the first time on Thursday. And I just want to emphasize the importance of being in class on time, since we do only meet once a week for a hybrid course. It's really important that we maximize that time, and if people are 5 or 10 minutes late, they're going to lose out on a lot of information. So please make sure you're on time. You just have to be there one time a week, and then the rest of the work you'll be doing online, and I'll talk more about that when we meet in class. I'm going to just give you a little quick introduction to the course, and I'm happy to answer any questions. When you first log into Canvas, you'll likely see your dashboard with the tiles representing each of your courses. All you have to do is click on one of those tiles to access your class. For this class, you're going to land on this home page. Eventually, you will see announcements begin to appear at the top of the page. I try to keep you up to date, remind you of things that might be coming up, alert you to new information or interesting articles I've found related to what we're talking about in class. From this page, you can also see on the right side a list of things that you have due. This is a good way to keep organized, and you want to also think about how you're going to remind yourself of what you have due. In Canvas, you can set your notifications to receive alerts when an assignment has been graded, when a new page has been published, all kinds of options you can take advantage of to help keep you on track. So I encourage you to check out some of those options. For this class, the bulk of everything you're going to need is going to be found in modules. And so long as you follow the pages in the order presented, you will be on track, and you should be able to understand what's coming next. Students who jump around are the ones who tend to get lost and miss assignments. For this class, because we meet on Thursdays, and typically during that class meeting, we will talk about new writing skills or research skills. We'll talk about the readings. You will work with your classmates. You may do small presentations or group writing in class. And then your out-of-class writing is going to be due on Saturdays and Tuesdays. And I will do my best to adhere to that schedule all semester, so that you know when you need to have the work done for this class. Now, the nice thing about doing much of the work online is that you're free to work ahead. You can do these assignments. If you have Friday off, get your work done then. You do not have to wait until Saturday. You do not have to wait until Tuesday. In fact, good students will do their work ahead of time. Good students will ask questions about their work ahead of time. So be thinking about, okay, I work on Saturdays, when am I going to get this work done? I will talk more about the organization of the class and the modules as when we meet on Thursday. Right now, I just have one unit up. That will take us through week 3. I will open up other units as we get closer to those due dates. You'll also see the syllabus here. You do need to go through the syllabus before you come to class on Thursday. You're also going to see there's just small assignments embedded within the syllabus. You do have until Thursday night to get those done, but because we don't meet face-to-face until late in the first week, I suggest you get some of these done before you even come to class. They're self-explanatory. You should have no problems following along with what you need to do. If you're new to Canvas, you may not know how the inbox works. It is essentially Canvas's email system. All you have to do is click on it. It's not going to show you because I'm not a real student, but it functions just like an email, and I encourage you to communicate with me using this tool rather than a personal email account. Very simple to use, very simple to keep track of the messages coming and going between us. Again, I will talk more about the modules in Unit 1 when we meet face-to-face. I do encourage you to look through these pages and see what you're being asked to do. See what your first essay assignment is, even though it's not due till September 14th. Start thinking about it now. You do want to have a schedule so that you can keep on track of your work. The more detailed your schedule, the better your time management, the more successful you will be in this class. And I will give you any support I can to help you stay organized. I try to keep the class very logical. Again, if you follow along in the modules, you should have no problem staying on top of the work. And I do look forward to meeting all of you. If you have any questions before we meet, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me, and I will see everyone on Thursday.